Why are you running?
Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. Dai here. It's yet again time for another exciting batch of Fate memes, fresh out of the oven, kinda. Including the intro, I've prepared another 69 Fate memes for us to enjoy. I give credit where I can find it, but not everyone uses watermarks. If you find one of your memes here, let me know so we can celebrate your creativity. Without further ado, let's dive in. I stand for Takeuchi and kneel for Nasu. That's quite the reverence, but I do absolutely love that collection. I kinda wish this were a real picture, but I suspect it's photoshopped. Oh boy, looks like Hakuno's got his hands full with wicked, high-concept divas. Of the three, I think I prefer Amaterasu. Oh, and here's Merlin doing the same. Is this how one tames primate murder? How'd he get that critter to say, "Fool!" all cute like that? Apocrypha rerun in a nutshell. Pretty much. For those of us who had already played this event the first time around, our only interest was Mordred's amazing outfit. Of course, it just had to be walled off behind story completion, which meant waiting for all those damn raids to finish. Totally worth it, though. When you pull Musashi after beating Olympus, "You're as beautiful as the day I lost you." Yes, I bet she'll come back. Nasu has retconned his universe for less. I am disregarding the rules again. You can't do that. I can do whatever I want. I have the megaphone. See what I mean? Hello, Amelia from Hololive. Hello, Gudako from Fate Grand Order. Dun dun dun. Am I the only one who'd pay to watch a legit wrestling match in these costumes? You like my personality? I was surprised too. I mean, if you're on Gilga's good side, he can seem quite charming. Not even an evil tyrant can hate Hakunon, not in that delightful Serafuku. Gilgamesh with Hakunon, Ritsuka, or Tine. Oh dear, gorgeous. Gilgamesh with literally any other human. You fucking mongrel. It's true, he picks favorites. When you can play as Ilya in Pokemon Sword and Shield, nice, that's awesome. But then you realize Heracross got dexited. I wish this game got as much love as Arceus did. It definitely has the best gym leaders. Speaking of Pokemon, Kathpalug, I choose you! Yeet! Oh, so that's how it happened. No wonder Foe hates Merlin. Is this how you catch yourself a Kijo Koyo? I want to see this just a moment later, when she tries to get those little T-Rex arms through the sleeves.
I can't reach.
When girls kiss each other, society assumes they're just friends. But if guys so much as graze each other, society's all, gay? Bulge! How I wake up knowing I missed an assignment that doesn't even exist. Yeah, I have dreams like this all the time, where I've got a class that I've never attended even once, and now the final's coming up, and I've got to find a way to bullshit my way through. Ryder, where did you put my Shiro plushie? It's not funny, Ryder. You know I can't sleep without him. I'm scared of the dark. Right. Sakura, you are the dark, but perhaps that makes it even scarier. Me turning 29 next Saturday like, my back! This one's too real. I'm 32, and if I dare sleep in the wrong position, the following day can be hell. Contrary to the meta going around Twitter right now, though, 32 is not too old to be a VTuber, damn it. Just found out that the cat in Catboy doesn't stand for Catholic. I think I'm going to be sick. She's acting like she just invested all her money into an Elon Musk Catboy experiment. When time travel is invented, most FGO players would think to bring Okita a cure for her tuberculosis. But me, I go and scare away land-dwelling creatures to curve evolution. Go back to the water, you stupid fish!
But why?
Humanity was a mistake. Sincerely, your therapist. Bad takes this, bad takes that. Why don't you just take a break and relax, dear? It's good for you. Meanwhile, people are like, she might be the last person on Earth I want to lower my guard around, but I appreciate the idea. I'd relax with Kiara's summer form. That is, if she could stop trying to beast up the place all the time. So there's this artist, BlueButt05, who makes these adorable illustrations of what different Fate children would look like. Tamamo X Ritsuka is quite cute. Give that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Well, Black Barrel is badass. Imagine if that could be her noble phantasm. Roman Emperor Nero bought a young boy, married him, castrated him, and dressed him up as a girl at public events. You're a really pretty girl. I'm a boy. Oh, I can fix that. No, Nero, no! Put the scissors down. While Paco, Ashvatthama's illustrator, did not create Death Note, the resemblance is uncanny. Their personalities couldn't be any more different, though. In this case, it's definitely a battle between brains and brawn. No strategy? Honestly, I'd rather see this in place of the original meme any day. Megamind's expression makes me want to smack him. No senpai? Well, no, not if you are the senpai. Ilya when she still has Berserker. I'm gonna tear Shiro apart and make him suffer in the most excruciating way possible. Versus Ilya after losing Berserker. Oni-chan, let's go have some fun together. All Ilya really needed was the right moment to have an amicable chat with her brother. Zerker kinda makes that a bit difficult. When White Day rolls around, 1 Moscow Mule, please. It's ginger ale. 1 Kahlua with milk, please. This one's just milk coffee. Tequila sunrise? It's orange juice. Hey, bring the real alcohol here, damn it! I'm not giving children alcohol. You sure are acting quite gentlemanly despite having an evil alignment. I'd rather waste my money on the gacha than on booze. Who ordered all this fucking Play-Doh? Enkidu's all, hello there. Is this one of Enkidu's ascension materials? That would be quite silly. When your casters are exhausted from overwork and afraid of the future, Waver's just here jamming out in an alleyway. He's no doubt a real sport, but if Fate Grand Carnival's anything to go by, he has his share of trauma too. Angra Mainyu is considered pretty useless in combat, so he suggests being used as mood lighting on a romantic night. In truth, however, it's a bit distracting. He sure suffered a lot, but in return he has glowing tattoos. That's something, right? Now that Kirei's a servant, he finds himself weak against his former partners. Luckily, his ultimate attack, Mapo Tofu, is super effective. Gotta be careful though, that same tofu can be used against you. What I don't get is why Shiro's helping him. An accurate depiction of the Babylonia anime, whack an ushi. Personally, I'm more inclined to whack 2 ushi. Being Gorgon must be rough. Tamamo Cat already sleeps after using her noble phantasm, but now Summer Abby can put servants to sleep even more. Guess I'll sleep a little longer. Naps are wonderful, until you wake up in the middle of the day feeling groggy. I will shatter you, just like I did in Atlantis. This time, however, glitchy shield go brrrr. French flag go brrrr. Seems Kirshtaria couldn't overcome the most basic of tactics. Can I offer you a banana in these trying times? Why thank you, Rama, but don't you forget these bananas come from Asha. She's the true hero of the Indian Lost Belt. During our nightly patrols, me and the other Marines heard constant screaming in Anderson and Kiara's room. Only our goddess Kali knows what sort of unmentionable, forbidden things are happening in there. Well, actually, for the last time, you pipsqueak, Ratatouille is a mecha movie. Don't make me come over there and stab you in your shins, woman. I was just watching some size comparison vids from Metal Ball Studios, and they included Alfredo among the piloted robots. Saber during the Grail War, Ekusu Kariba! Versus Saber 6 months later. She's all sleeping with and admiring cute little plushies. I can't really blame her. Artoria never had the chance to be a normal girl till now. She's gotta make up for lost time. I'm going to watch the Batman. Conveniently, her alter form has the perfect costume. I would have been down to see this film, but I'm not a fan of how Zoe Kravitz said Aerith and Tifa were the problem with the world. That crap was totally uncalled for. Papa, where did I come from? Rather than revealing Mordred's status as an incest baby, Artoria felt it more appropriate to explain that babies are spat out from the gotcha pool. If we consider the gotcha as a stand-in for the root, I suppose that's not too far off. Dealing with Mordred is easy. Don't insult King Arthur, don't praise King Arthur, don't treat Mordred as a woman, don't be too obvious about treating Mordred as a man, don't be too formal, don't be infatuated with other servants, and listen to what Mordred says. Can I breathe, or is that not allowed either? I don't know, she doesn't seem that hard to bond with. See, Mordred offers you a half-eaten Thunder Crunch. Hell yeah, I'm accepting that. If anyone has trouble dealing with Mordred, it's her dad. Last I checked, that is not an appropriate way to hold a child. Perhaps Artoria's just resentful about the fact that her Saber form has yet to play an important role in any of the Lost Belts or Singularities. That's not Mordred's fault, though. Blame the Lancer form instead. Luckily, it seems Mordred finds some solace in how she's treated by Castoria. Nice wave, Mordred. Could you please do that again? Yes, father. Aww. You know, if a Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration came with cute outfits like this, I'd be down for it. Artoria would be too, if it meant getting to devour chili dogs. Check out Tristan's hot new single, Despacito. In truth, someone just remixed all the times he bitches about being sad. Mashu has a secret noble phantasm, Smile of the Mash. By calling Lancelot out as her father, he is plunged into instant death through charm. I am Dai, thank you forever. Korone is the sweetest, silliest VTuber ever. Ugh, what the fuck? Looks like we've wandered into cursed territory. As someone who absolutely detests Family Guy, I'm almost ashamed to show this one off. It is a top-tier shitpost, however, and since I had to see it, so do you. Yikes, this is creepy as hell. Is someone trying to show the risk of making phantom or high servants? Or is Abby just weak to water? Goredolf girl with a fucking mustache. Now, this one's not too bad if you just ignore the face. She could make a killing on OnlyFans by being one of those models that just crops out their face or sticks an obnoxious emoji over it. I honestly hate when people do that, but maybe this is why. Whoa! Sex! Mashu has discovered her inner passion. Sorry, babe. The Fate Grand bedsheet stays on during segs. Let's be real, that bedspread is awesome. I'd totally use that. Know the difference, officer. Ilya, in Stay Night anyway, is actually older than Shiro. Irie, however, was practically a newborn. Don't let the feminists find out, but she's an example of the trope born sexy yesterday. That, however, does not condone this behavior. I like to believe this is just a post meant to trigger people, though. Did it work? The Fate Requiem event recently came out, demonstrating its lovely trailer. Wow, another amazing event, PV. The gorgeous animation, everyone having a good time. I wonder if Senpai shares the same admiration for this trailer as I do. Turns out Ritsuka's been looping the first few seconds for the past hour. Huh, I guess some people just really love feet. Personally, I'm all about Eris's side boob. Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy, for being a naughty girl. For the last time, it's Father, forgive me for I have sinned. I could totally imagine this happening if only Kirei had any presence in his daughter's life. What a deadbeat. Another Shota arrives to Fate Grand Order, and suddenly Musashi is looking rather hungry. Uh-oh. It's okay though, we can stop her if she tries anything funny. She may not have ever lost to a sword, but there are other ways of conquering her. I only said to take your clothes off, got it? I'm taking mine off too, so it's all fair. Perfectly balanced. Is it though? Shiro took his whole shirt off. Rin just changed into a light camisole. Don't get me wrong, it's hot, but whether we call that equal comes down to interpretation. If their body is not thick, then their sister you shall pick. Man, that sounds like something Gruntilda would say. Luckily, Rider Medusa isn't all that exaggerated. I prefer fit over dummy thick. You know, like Mordred here. Tomboy girlfriend, sounds like you just want a boyfriend with titties, bro. Ugh, that is absolutely insanely untrue. The fact that a tomboy is ultimately still a biological woman makes all the difference. Archer sacrifices his life so that Reen, Shiro, and Artoria can escape, but to what end? Mind you, this was all Reen's idea, and I love her for it. The doggos just make it 100 times more chaotic, though. Ancient goddess statue versus modern goddess statue. Well, both are quite nice, but of course I'm gonna go with the modern one. I'm still looking for a decent first ascension Mashu figure that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. What's up with Da Vinci? She's been holed up in there for hours. I'm not sure. She was just watching some political stream at her station, then suddenly rushed back to her workshop. Well, you know how geniuses are. Inspiration can strike at any time, even from something boring like politics. Bravo, bellissima! That Tifa hack sure was historic. I wonder if there's anyone crazy enough to start watching council meetings, hoping for it to happen again. What's this you've got there? Some kind of book? Oh, this? It's the Kama Sutra. You wouldn't believe how many people think it has something to do with me just because it shares my name. But hey, that's fine. So I'm the god who made a book of sex positions now? Sure, whatever. Doesn't bother me. Someone needs to illustrate all those positions as Kama fan art now. That would be amazing! It's Christmas in New Zealand, and I just opened this up. I asked my mum how she knew I liked the Fate series, and she replied, I just got the one with the biggest tits. Legendary. Now that is one supportive mom. May all parents be this cultured. The hentai game versus the game that spun off from the hentai game. I mean, if you're no longer allowed to have H scenes, then you've got to start wearing the sexiness on your sleeve, you know? Fate's always been thirsty, and hopefully that will never change, am I right? I hope you all have enjoyed these memes as much as I have. Again, if one of yours is here, post the timecode and your social media so we can all celebrate. Otherwise, let me know which of these you liked the most. Before I go ahead and roll the credits, I want to give a special shout out to all my $10 and up supporters. Video Gamer 75, C. James Torley, Stephen Elak, Samuel Gersten, Otaku Mom, Jens Ballman, Mystic Samurai 1983, Freebrick, Cosmonaut, RNG or Shuffles 1498, Alexis Yukio Gomez Yamato, Johnny Tsunami, Link Pendrago, Caitlin P, Vladimir Rovna, Succubus Sakura, and SF Giants fan Mike. Thank you all so much. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoy this channel, help us grow by liking, commenting, sharing the video, subscribing to OtakuDaiKun, and
most of all, smashing that notification bell so you don't miss out on all of our anime discussion, lore, or Let's Play content.
You can support us directly through Patreon, Subscribestar, or our YouTube membership, all of which come with benefits like exclusive vids and early access.
As always,
celebrate your fandom!